Hello, I'm Cara and today we've got a strong intensive yoga class. So when you're ready, start at the top of your mat, feet just a comfortable distance apart. We'll bring the hands together heart center, and on your next inhale, bring the arms wide and high, reach up. As you exhale, swan dive down, hinge your hips, soften your knees. Inhale, halfway lift, either fingers to the ground or hands to shins. And as you exhale, step back to a straight arm plank. From here, we're going to go forward on the toes, lower slowly all the way down to the mat and release. And then bring the hands beneath your shoulders, but lifted off the ground. Point back through the toes, so the top of the feet are on the ground. And as you inhale, lift your upper body and then your legs, pointing through the toes. Exhale, release down. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift and hold. Nice steady breath as you hold there. And then exhale, lower down. Tuck your toes either through all fours to down dog or from the hips straight up to down dog. Holding your down dog, think about the upper body nice and long, really spreading out the fingers, pressing through. Just knowing in your body if you're tight in the hamstrings, maybe bend the knees to keep the back long and strong. Good. Gaze forward between your hands, bend your knees. You can either step forward or take a little hop forward. Inhale, arms wide and high. Exhale through center all the way down to the ground again. Inhale, halfway lift, either fingers to the ground or hands to shins. Exhale, step back to a straight arm plank. And then we're going to lower the knees down with the elbows tucked in, lower the chest down, and inhale to peel back to cobra. Exhale, release, tuck your toes, come to downward facing dog. And then on your next inhale, left leg lifts high, keeping that left hip curling down, but pushing back through the foot. On your next exhale, left knee wide to the left elbow as you come to a plank. Inhale, lift that left foot up and back. Exhale, knee comes wide, left elbow. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, knee comes wide, hold it there for a moment. And then bring the foot forward, bring the heel in line with the hands. We're going to stay high on the back toes. You might have to bring them in slightly, or you might be all right with quite a low lunge. And on your next inhale, lift the arms, coming to your long lunge. As you exhale, lower the back knee so it's hovering just off the ground. Inhale, straighten up both legs, nice and slow and controlled. Exhale, bend into both knees. Inhale to straighten up. Exhale to bend, holding that hover. And then hands come down. Good. Step back, downward facing dog. Gaze forward between the hands, bend the knees. Either step or float to the top of your mat. Inhale, bring the arms wide and high. Exhale through heart center all the way down towards the ground. Inhale, halfway lift, fingers to the ground or hands to shins. And exhale, step back to a straight arm plank, or you can float back to chaturanga. Either lower knees down, chest down, cobra, or chaturanga to your up dog, really pushing the top of the feet down, rolling the shoulders back, push the ground away. On your next exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts high. Push up and back through the foot. Feel the right hip curling down. Holding there, really pushing that foot up and away. And then on your next exhale, forward to a plank. Right knee towards the right elbow. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, knee comes wide. Inhale to lift back. Exhale, knee comes wide. Hold it there, 2, 1, and then foot forward between the hands. Staying high on the back toes. Inhale to lift the upper body, reach the arms up. Exhale, back knee lowering till it's hovering off the ground, just an inch or two. And then inhale, straightening both legs. Exhale to bend into both knees. Inhale to straighten up. Exhale to bend, holding that hover. And then hands come around the front foot. Step back, downward facing dog. Gaze between your hands, bend your knees, step or float to the top of your mat. Inhale, arms wide and high, reach up. Exhale, hands come together, heart center. We're going to feel the weight in your left foot. So left foot, lift and spread out the toes. On your next inhale, lift the right knee forward and up. Exhale, shoulders go forward, foot goes back. Warrior 3 variation, keeping the hands to heart center. Working towards horizontal. Pushing back through the foot. Inhale, lifting back up, lifting that knee forward. Exhale, if you can, extend the leg forward and straight, then do. Inhale, bend the knee. Exhale, shoulders forward, foot goes back towards your Warrior 3 variation. We're going to step that foot back to a lunge now, so toes tuck under, left hand behind the back, right arm reaches high, up and back. And then right hand comes down. Left hand comes alongside. Left foot's going to kick up and back to a 3-legged dog. Stack the hip, bend the knee. Maybe you stay there, or maybe moving around wild thing. Left hand lifts up. Toes find the ground on the other side of the body. Slowly moving all the way back through. Left foot's going to cross underneath onto the little toe side. Right hand lifts up, side plank variation, ground that back foot down. If you want to, you can try lifting the left foot off the ground as well. Good. Moving back through, downward facing dog. Gaze between your thumbs, bend your knees again. We'll take a step or a hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, arms come wide and high, reach up. Exhale, hands together, heart center. Now you're grounding to your right foot. Lift and spread out the toes. Inhale to lift that left knee forward and up. Exhale, shoulders go forward, foot goes back behind you towards your Warrior 3 variation. Inhale, slow to lift back up. Lift the knee and then extend the leg forward. Inhale, bend the knee. Exhale, shoulders forward, foot goes back behind you, pausing there. And then stepping back to your lunge. Right arm behind the back, left arm scoops up and back, really reaching up through those left fingertips. And then left hand comes down, right hand comes around the front foot. And then that right foot's going to kick up and back, 3-legged dog. Stack the hip, bend the knee. Option to stay there or to move round to wild thing. Toes find the ground on the other side of the body. Right arm lifts high. Slowly moving back through, bringing that right foot underneath the body, onto the little toe side of the foot. Left arm lifts high, holding there, or again, seeing if you can float that right foot. Good, lowering back down, moving back through, downward facing dog, walking on the spot. And then lower your knees down, bring your hips back and rest back to child's pose, and you can rest your forehead on the ground, staying there as long as you like. And then just finishing in any way that feels good. If you want something a bit more relaxing, you can follow this up with one of my more stretchy videos. Or if you just wanted something energizing, then you can leave it there. Have a lovely, lovely day, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel.